This is hunting for purple streetlights in Kansas City, video 219, exhibit I, as in India. By the way, that's not an LED panel light, it's circular. We're going to take a look at the LED pattern. This one I'm pretty sure is probably going to be all blue, probably, I think. But there's another to the right on Ridgeview. This is Pine View that we're at right here. But we know this one's purple. There's also one down there that looks purpler that I looked at before, approximately 3 weeks ago. We're going to make the comparison for contrast. There you go, guys. 30 out of 30. That's the light pole. Let's just look at these real quick since they're right here. Nothing. Nothing. That one's tilted, by the way. Probably towards the intersection there. I think I see another one that might be deflected, or they're just kind of tinted differently down there. Okay, I don't see anything, guys. Let's see. Nope. This, by the way, is 100 Drive, 123rd Street, Ridgeview Road. Nothing there. On the same freaking panel, guys. Same light head, actually. What do you guys think? Did they sell them for the same one, or did they test them already, guys? If they tested them, then they already know which ones were that way. Guess what, guys? They don't want to put them on the same light pole on two arms, though, for some reason over here. They refuse to do that for some reason. Or in Fort Myers, they don't. They didn't. But they did try to gaslight me and shut some lights off after filming them, and then later either replace the other ones that they didn't shut off and then turn the other ones back on, or they didn't film. They filmed way before Hurricane Ian, and then they freaking released it in June of 2023 for some reason after I left, just 2 weeks after I left, as soon as I got an apartment to live in the Kansas City area. And I think they wanted to sell to people. Oh, you know what? I think I see one. Let's just get the rest of these lights. I know what's going on, guys. I know what's going on because I spent a lot of time on something. It's something the system tries to make it so people don't do. Just spend a lot of time on something and be thorough. Not even at your job. They don't even want you doing it at your job, guys. They don't like to prove things at jobs. They like to do whatever they can do to not prove things. They're training a bunch of people to not be able to do anything about what they do. And you ask me who they is, well, I don't know for sure, guys, but I just know that's that way. Just look. Pay attention. Okay. Actually, maybe those aren't defective lights. Huh. Actually, I gotta go way down there too. It's just a question how far I want to keep walking in this direction, kind of. There you go. Okay. Let's see, just for the heck of it, let's get a pull number. Oh, come on. There you go, nothing. Guys, another one just happens to be pretty close to the latitude, guys, with the other freaking 4 lights and no outlets too. But look, guys, down there. Look. How many purple lights they have, guys, so far? Do you think they could have thrown away the couple that they have here and just put other ones up? I think so, guys. I don't think the profit or the budget margin would be that bad, guys. They're lying to you guys. They would have taken them down by now. The people, they would have been like, okay, people complained. Let's just fucking not put them up. But they'll just buy the extra couple of them, right? Oh, hell no, guys. They don't do that because they need them, guys. They need the fucking lights. They need them on, near, or upwind of evacuation routes because it's for a chemical attack. For the air. For non-programmed targeting, guys. Without a target list. To stop an evacuation and to kill people in neighborhoods near the evacuation areas too, guys. You could look at road work the way it is during the summer months and you could figure that out You're not lazy. When you heard about it, you could have done something like tried to also record it at the same exact time in different locations and kind of help prove something, guys. Okay, we got 80 on these. Well, how far do I want to go? I guess I have battery life to continue anyway, so let's just go. Now, were those purple streetlights put up later than these other lights, guys? What happened, guys? They're not all part of the same batch? What? Why couldn't the city just tell us, well, we do mark certain areas? You know why? They'd wonder why they're in the freaking no outlets, too. They'd wonder, like, why wouldn't that be kind of confusing? It's not in a main intersection, is it? Oh, but it's upwind of it, guys. Yeah, there's a fucking real reason they don't want to answer those kinds of questions. There's a real reason your comments will get deleted on newscasts if you're giving them enough information. Absolutely. If it's about the vaccine, though, and purple streetlights, it won't get deleted. You're fine, guys. That's not a threat to them. Even though vaccine misinformation is supposed to be one of the big ones, guys. They care about it more than they care about SARS-CoV-2 misinformation, too, guys. You should ask yourself why they care so much about it if it's not something like this. And it is this. Wake up. I've had my comments deleted for proving that it's for the air and it's upwind of fucking evacuation routes for people. That's for chemical gas bombs, or organophosphates to be dumped from the fucking air without pre-programmed lists, guys. If they needed to do it that way. That could be if you don't get nuked. You know what they did in Hawaii to make sure people got a warning? Back in 2018, they had a false test. And it didn't come out as a test. So what do you think probably happened, guys? With Lahaina. We don't know for sure, I guess. Somebody's got to take blame for it, though, right? Lahaina was in 2023, where they had the fire. They could have had the bomb sirens go off. But the bomb sirens went off when it was actually, someone was, supposedly from something I read, one account is that the person did exactly what they were supposed to do anyway, even though there were some other, maybe other pressures not to. And it said, I can't remember if it said that it was a test or said that it wasn't a test. No, it wasn't a test. They just did what they were supposed to do, and it was a false positive, guys. I would not be surprised. They don't give a shit, guys. They're not gonna fucking give a shit. They've been lying to us. If they cared, they'd be trying to get people as smart as they are in other countries, guys. And here in America, they don't give a shit. They censored people. Censorship should have immediately told people there's a problem. That's a fundamental, basic right. You cannot be a democracy if you can't share information, guys. They want to complain about election interference. How about censoring people so people can't share information? You can't even know what popular opinion really is necessarily. You can't even do your own statistics. Fuck off. People can also go to prison for like 20 years for interfering with what they want to do to censor people, too. If they pass that bill. I forgot the name of the bill. They're fucked up. We should absolutely get them out of the fucking buildings that they're in, supposedly representing us, and absolutely refuse to be censored. Otherwise, they will do this stuff to you guys. They will kill you guys. They want you to spend all your time deceiving other people, thinking you're in another class, not liking the other class, not being willing to make any compromises, seeing yourself as another species or something, guys. But you're not. You're just another fatality eventually, all over the place. If it wasn't that way, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing in the sciences. They care a lot more about accuracy and data like they should. They wouldn't be pressuring the hell out of principal investigators like they do. They're evil. Evil people are in control right now, and they should absolutely be cast out of their offices, guys. They should not be in control right now. And I definitely don't think the military should be in control. Why hasn't the FBI done anything about this stuff, guys? They don't care. They're not allowed to or something. It's corrupt. We got dirt piles there and a fence. You can do things all kinds of ways, guys. Big freaking dirt mound right there. If you go to Ridgeview and 119th Street, you can also see they have a multi-story building with a bunch of railing and ledges for people to be on, shooting at people at that intersection too, if they want to evacuate over there. Road work, construction, it's all choreographed, it's set up the way they want it to be set up, guys. That's what they'll do with your tax dollars, but they'll tell you that there's a snowplow shortage or a bus driver shortage, guys. Fuck you. What are they doing with your tax dollars? Setting up a trap. Taking roads away. Making it hard to get away from something hazardous. They try to obstruct justice. They turn street lights off at certain points. They're evil. They have no rights to do what they're doing, and they care a lot more about it than people would think. They do the minimum that they have to do, though, to cover it up. Or to make people question or wonder. To make things not match up in different videos. There's something. As a marker for where we are. This is 123rd Street. Just happen to be right. You can't deny it, guys. You know it. You know what you know, guys. So this is kind of a valley, so I'm kind of curious how wind, well, I don't know about valley, but there's kind of a dip here. So if there is gas coming from there, something that blows with the wind, and something at the top here, I wonder how these two would diverge from one another, how they would flow. It also would depend upon which wind direction, but I'm sure a computer probably would have figured it out, guys. There needs to be more people involved in this research, guys. This is Green Gables Street. But if you look to the east or the west usually, or even just kind of a like northwest, like any corner of, if you think about wind and you look at the open areas near these things, guys, it's not an accident for a lot of them. Sometimes it's not immediately where they are. It's like maybe a hectometer away from them, like in one side or the other, where the wind resistance would be lower, so wind would be lower in altitude. Like higher wind would be at a lower altitude, near those lights at some point, meaning that it's more likely to pick up whatever's dropped and send it with the wind. Like schools, parking lots, fields, like areas where there's like a open space, guys. Or I just said parking lots. I'm trying to think of another one. body of water. Okay, now we're at Pine View Street. These other lights are not LED panel lights, guys. That one is though, right there. Alright, let's walk over there and just look at it. I'm curious what it looks like. Freaking bright, guys. Huh. Okay. Okay, now we're back. So we looked at this one. That's the notes. We looked at this one. And that's the notes. And we walked down to here. Now I'm gonna go down, we're gonna look at this one here too. Okay, I gotta stop this video, I gotta pee. Alright, so this is where we are. 153.05.